Yo, what is going on, everybody? Long time no see. Today we are going to be unboxing the Bulletproof Fitness Isolator. I ordered this during a flash sale, and I ordered it back on August 12th of 2023. It was $755.87 shipped to my door. It came in two gigantic boxes. The first one came December 28th, 2023. And the second one came January 2nd, 2024. Basically, each of those boxes contained parts. The first box that I got had all the attachments for the isolator, and then the second box that came in was the carriage unit for it. So if you didn't know what the isolator was, it's basically a Swiss Army knife of different exercise machines. You can do leg extensions, leg curls, preacher curls, you can do tricep extensions. The list goes on. You could do a ton of different things with this tool. I'm going to show you later in the video how to set it up and how to use it. And mainly the first exercise that most people do, and I did, is the leg extension. So just getting into the unboxing, first is the mini pad that I pulled out. You do a lot of different exercises with it. And then next is this bigger long pad that a lot of people probably use it the most. This is the one I use the most for leg extensions, leg curls, standing leg curls. Just really versatile piece here. And then the next thing is the pad itself. You kind of need this for majority of the exercises, especially the leg ones for like leg extensions and leg curls. It has a really nice powder coat on it, and it's attached to this steel frame. This pad is. The pad is really nice with this embossed logo for Bulletproof. It's just really nice, high quality piece. And the last thing coming out of the attachment box is this preacher curl attachment. It actually has like 3 rings that are attached to the preacher curl attachment, and that you can attach like, you could do a lot of different exercises with the rings by attaching like your own cables and your own handles and just a bunch of different things with it. All of these attachments, like I said, they go onto the carriage unit with these hex ports all at the end. All of these pieces are really high quality, good powder coat, great feeling pieces. And again, here's the preacher curl attachment with those 3 welded rings. You can attach. What they have is called a multi-strap. It doesn't come standard with it, but I did order it as I wanted to do the most amount of exercises possible. And here are the attachments again. You get the long pad, the preacher curl attachment, and you get the mini short pad. And then just diving right in, here is the second box that came in. Alright, it's time to get into the box with the carriage unit. So this box is pretty heavy. It came in at about like 84 pounds. It has all the pieces for the carriage that goes onto the uprights. It has a lot of different pieces inside of this box, and it gets really messy because there's a ton of foam. I thought this was the instructions at first, but it's not. It's actually just like a breakdown of the isolator and all the pieces that come together with it. Okay, starting with the first thing that you grab out, it is the weight horn. You can either have it facing the same angle as the leg pad and the pad roller, or you can have it perpendicular to the leg pad and the leg roller. I believe if you have it perpendicular, that there is more weight felt at the starting point of each of those lifts. Don't quote me on that because I am not a isolator master. Getting through this little box, it has a lot of different pieces. This is the piece for the attachments that go on, like the leg roller and the preacher curl. There's a bunch of little screws and a lot of different pieces for the carriage unit itself to tighten, like shims. So these little pieces are for the hex port attachments. Anything that has a hex port, you could use it as kind of like a pop pin. And here's the carriage unit itself. It is heavy. This thing is huge. I got mine in a nice, the nice white powder coat. It just looks nice, really clean kind of look. Here you see all the hex port adapters are filled with these tubes, and that's how each of those attachments kind of go on and play a part. Going on here are the hitch pins, just some standard 1-inch hitch pins for those. Next, I'm pulling out the attachment arm from the packaging. I know this is the attachment arm that carries the attachments like the leg rollers, just because it has like this giant dial that you can adjust the arm with. I believe this is like a chrome finish. It's a gigantic fingerprint magnet. A lot of these silver knobs are really like high quality chrome knobs. They work really smoothly. And here is the weight arm. The weight arm on the carriage unit, it's also in that chrome finish. Fingerprint magnet like crazy. They make it really easy to kind of like align all the holes together to get these pieces onto the carriage unit. Yeah, and that's everything inside the carriage unit box. There is a lot that goes through. Next, we're going to take a look at putting it all together. So first, you want to take the giant carriage unit, put it on whatever upright that you want to use. And then I like to take the attachment arm. It just goes straight into the hex port. And with the attachment arm, it's super easy, but with the weight horn arm, this thing, you actually need a lot of force to drive it into this carriage unit. As you can see, I have to mallet it in, just because just pure force of pushing it in is not gonna do it. It's not gonna do the job. So I've seen people actually have like metal slithers in their weight arm, and it doesn't let their weight arm go in. But as you can see, I just malleted it in, and then I put in the pad attachment, the long pad, and now I'm putting in the hex port attachment adapter for like the leg roller and the preacher curl. Alright, now in goes the long pad, as I'm going to be showing you leg extensions. And earlier, like I showed you before, these pop pins, they go to where anytime there's an adjustment on the machine. So whether it is moving these attachments up and down, or it is getting each of these attachments in, these pop pins actually hold in these hex port attachments, as well as adjusting the attachment itself. And you didn't see before, but I actually put the carriage unit in first. It just takes some hitch pins, and then there's a little pop pin in the back that you could slide through and then get it on easily. Yeah, as you can see, I got up and running with leg extensions pretty quickly. Overall, this thing is pretty easy to put together. The only gripe that I have is that this carriage unit is very hard to move up and down. I understand there are a lot of strong people in this world, but a normal person cannot move this carriage up and down seamlessly because it is heavy. It's a little bit lighter if you take off all the attachments, but that does take some time to get everything back on and going again. Anyways, I want to say thank you so much for watching my unboxing and my initial setup of the Bulletproof Fitness Isolator. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, there's a ton of resources out there for different exercises. Maybe I'll share some of my own in the future. If there's any that you want to see, I'll probably do it in another future video. Anyways, I hope you guys like the video, comment, subscribe, and holla back at your boy. Peace.